Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of Heroes of the Storm. Today we are going to be playing Abathur. He's a bit of a different character, one that everybody really seems to like, so I wanted to go ahead and show off the way I like to play him.
Logical decision.
Alrighty, so dropping into the Tomb of the Spider Queen map, for those of you who do not know, as I mentioned earlier, Abathur is a very different hero. So unlike the other heroes we saw, I should say hi there, give you a smiley face. Unlike the other characters we saw, such as Rhaegar in the last episode, most characters will find their way out to the lane and they'll duke it out. However, Abathur will very rarely be leaving the lane, as you'll see in a minute here. I'm going to go ahead and let my team know I'm going split push, just FYI. Abathur acts basically indirectly with the entire map. So I'm going to use my mount ability here to show you too. He cannot mount, but he can burrow anywhere he has vision once every 30 seconds. So you can see I basically just appear here. Now I don't want to go out here, and I don't want to get in any tussles with any enemies, because as you can see I have basically 0 HP. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to keep an eye on a map, and when someone like Anub'arak goes in here, I can use my Q ability to put my symbiote on her and basically make her more effective. If she wants to get close to someone here, I can poke stitches. Oh, he's running though. I'm going to keep poking him though. I have an area effect damage as well. And if they decide to go in on Anub'arak, I can give her a temporary shield. So basically what I do is I just make people better. Now my second ability, my W, is, I don't even know what it's called, Toxic Nest. Toxic Nest allows me to place mines around the area. When doing this, I can grant vision to bushes like this. So you see now I can see in all these bushes, helping my team know exactly what's going on in that area. Also, I can use that to push lanes and potentially do damage. Apparently, a very common thing to be doing right now is using the some kind of a Toxic Nest build, which I've never done, but I guess they've been buffed or something, so they're actually really good right now. What I'm going to be going for is a full push build. So my goal is basically anytime the enemy team leaves a lane alone, I just want to be pushing it. I want to be punishing them for not being in the lane. They need to always be thinking about me, and that's my goal, is basically just to keep them distracted. Gonna go ahead and shield up Stonia here while she's engaging on these 3 people. Try and attack from a distance. I don't have the best spike. You will notice... Actually, I think I did already explain it. I was going to tell you guys about these skills. You already saw these skills. So Abathur basically has 2 sets of skills. One when he's in a symbiote like this, and one when he is being Abathur. So I'm going to go ahead and leave and just take a look. Now this lane isn't being pushed at all, so I'm going to throw just a couple of mines in here and jump on this guy. Never mind, I was too late, but these mines are just going to allow me to push this lane. Now you can see they do some area damage here. Oh, trying to get on the hammer was not quick enough. Unfortunately, he is going to get dunked by the enemy Azmodan. At level 1, I took increased locust health and duration. Now this is in reference to my trait right here, Locust Strain. Every 15 seconds I spawn a locust, which you can see him right here, and he travels down lane and basically just helps me push. So I've made those guys just a little bit stronger with my first skill. At level 4, whatever, 4, I'm going to be taking Sustained Carapace. The Carapace is my shield. Usually I have to continue to have my symbiote on somebody for them to keep the Carapace, but now, if I were to leave, this Carapace shield would stay until its duration runs out. This is nice. We should really go on and get in there. There we go. This is really nice, obviously just for helping my teammates, but it's going to come into play a little bit later, which I will show you and talk about once we get there. For now, I'm just going to continue pushing this lane. Again, I can't really go out there, so I have to do my best just to use indirect ways of getting this lane pushed. I'm not super effective at this yet, but in the later game, I'm going to get just stupidly effective. And like I said, it's just going to get to the point where anytime that the enemy team decides just to leave us alone, or leave a lane alone, I'm just going to push the hell out of it. That is my only goal. Go ahead and give a shield to our... Oh, she's... I need to try and get there. That was really dumb on me. I probably could have given her a shield, and she probably could have got out. That's where Abathur starts to get a little bit tricky. It's hard to keep track of everything that's going on at all times. Gives him a very fun playstyle, just a very difficult playstyle, frankly. Looks like Nova possibly engaging down here. I'm just going to keep throwing in, no one to engage on, throwing in some mines every once in a while, just helping this push. And trying to keep an eye on the minimap for things like that. So our team not doing great so far. We are down 6 kills. Their enemy team's roughly a level ahead of us. It could be worse. I'm going to go ahead and shield up this building and just start trying to defend as much as I can. Looks like Nova's going to go ahead and engage on Azmodan there, which I probably should have jumped on her to help, but not a big deal. Throw some mines in here. Oh, Lunara, you're getting kind of scary here. There you go. Hopefully she can grab one of those. I'm kind of worried to leave her, but I guess my shield does stay on her thanks to our sustained carapace, so that's not a huge deal. At level 7, we are going to be taking networked carapace. This is where our sustained carapace really comes in handy more. What networked carapace does is anytime I shield somebody near minions, those minions will gain a shield as well. Oh, you gotta run, girl. And because of sustained carapace, I can leave and all of those shields will stay on it. This basically allows me just to push a lane just like this. I can just grab on, give them a shield, and leave. And now this lane is going to be stronger. Of course, with Azmodan here, it's probably not going to be able to overtake that wave, but now I can just come up here, do the same thing, throw off a little area damage, and I can just be out of there. And that lane is just automatically stronger. Of course, I can help it out with a few of these, few mines here and there. Looks like Hammer's going to get engaged on here, so I'm going to try and defend her as much as I can. I do need to be careful. They're kind of walking up a little bit close here, and they're going to have this spider coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and just back my character up. He's extremely squishy and will die extremely fast if the enemy team gets that chance. So we just need to make sure we're not giving them that chance ever. Just doing my best to try and get this guy down, do a little extra damage where I can. This isn't what my build's about, but this is kind of a key moment where I just need to make sure I'm doing my best to help the team. Oh, Nova's going down. Okay. Again, I'm going to back up a little bit. Actually, in fact, I'm just going to burrow up top because top seems pretty empty right now. I'm going to go ahead and shield this very large minion wave and then just get back out of here. They are pushing bottom like crazy, and this is not looking good for us just yet. But you can see this lane is just getting pushed like crazy. So that just shows the effectiveness. See how quickly that lane is just growing? Yeah, someone needs to get down here. I obviously can't go in by myself. I guess I can go on a tower for just a second like this, but as soon as I take that out, I'm going to lose. Oh, I need to get on here. There we go. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. I help you out. I do the things to help. If you keep chasing, we maybe could have taken that out. Okay, now you need to not chase. You just need to run. You are probably in a lot of trouble, unless I can... I was super close to being able to get a shield off on her. I don't know if it would have ended up being enough to save her, but it would have been a great try. I'm going to go ahead and boost this lane. Like I said, I'm just trying to punish the teams for not being in their lane. So I'm going to go ahead and push as much as I can. Waiting for my cooldown. There we go. Push this lane as well. And looks like we're doing okay. Of course, it's not going to hurt to give these guys some shields. Hopefully, we're going to recover from this. This is early game. I should definitely jump on Sonya here. There we go. That's going to right. We're going to be able to take out Stitches, right? Take out Stitches! We got him. In case you didn't notice. So this lane is just starting to grow huge, which is definitely the benefit. Every time I use that on a wave, it basically doubles the wave because of the next one coming in behind it. Go ahead and shield this up, especially once these are gone, but obviously this lane's still going to take a little work. Just means they can soak up that much more ammunition. They are still pushing bottom. Why? Oh my god. I need to heal you up. Okay, well, I used my shield. That's all I had. I'm sorry. At level 10, I'm going to be taking the Evolved Monstrosity. This is just going to increase my push that much more. By using this on a minion, I can create this guy, who is amazing. I can go in and use this to actually control him and just clear lanes. As he kills minions, he does get stronger. You can see this. His health and damage goes up to 30 stacks, and he can really just start tearing away at this. Now, Stitch is unfortunately coming in here. I'm not at the point where I can really contest him with this, so this is probably going to be kind of a wasted ultimate, but I'm basically just going to be popping that as often as I can in hopes of keeping the enemy team a little bit distracted. This Asmodan is definitely proving to be a lot of trouble for me. I do need to go ahead and move back as they are pushing this top lane now. Fairly hard. We have another minion wave coming in here, so I'm going to wait just a second. Trying to get them all kind of around each other, at which point I can buff them and leave. My team trying to fight here, unfortunately just not doing a great job. Kerrigan could end up coming for me, so I do need to be careful of that. I don't think she actually saw me though. My team is just, oh god. Things are just not going well. Let's go ahead and just keep this push though. That's really what we have to do. I don't know if it's going to be enough in the end, but we're going to try. Probably a little early on this shield, but I could have waited for our next minion wave. Actually, it looks like they're quite a ways away, so that probably would not have been worth it. I'll just throw a couple mines in there. And it looks like they're choosing to push mid now. Sonya unfortunately missing, and then she's just going to go in and die. Okay. There's not much team synergy here. I'm going to go ahead and be the one to say that. Our team's just kind of running in and just dying. I mean, looking at deaths, 4, 4, 8 on Sonya already. Oh, definitely not what we want to be seeing. I might be able to throw a monstrosity here. Be a little more effective on taking this guy out. Might end up being a bit of a wasted ultimate, but we gotta do what we gotta do to try and protect this. Looks like we have a Lunara coming up. Oh, and she... Oh no, the wave got me. That was my bad. That's the kind of thing that you have to be very careful with on Abathur. I didn't keep enough attention, pay enough attention on my character himself, and we just got killed. I saw myself get hit once, and I didn't even think about it. The woes of being an Abathur. Luckily, we do still have our monstrosity, who's just going to be getting stronger and stronger here until Thrall comes in, who's just going to decimate him. At level 13, I'm going to be taking Bombard Strain. This is going to give our Locusts a ranged attack, which is very, very useful. Allows them to have... Basically, it just allows them to go farther without dying. Increasing our push power just that much more. Oh, I used the wrong button there. Let's go ahead and shield these guys up. Sonya has died yet again. I wonder if Sonya's free this week. That seems like a valid question, right? The Sonya's just going straight in and kind of hoping, it seems like. Alright, we got a good group here. So you can see we now have this range, which is just giving us this awesome bit of push here. We might be able to take this out. Probably not with this other wave coming in, but we can at least do some meaningful damage to this one. Throw a few mines in here. Take a look at the mini-map. Nova's probably in some trouble here, so I need to do my best to save her. It's not happening. There's only so much I can do as Abathur with this build. It's not meant for saving people, that's for sure. Lunara up top, taking out these guys. I do need to be careful. I'm a little overextend here, so I need to be ready to burrow back if they can find me. Some people are very good. They can look and see, you know, if I saw this Locust coming from up here, I would probably guess that the Abathur is here. So if they see that, if they get vision of that, we could be in some trouble and we need to be out of here instantly. Because this lane down here is just basically empty, I'm going to go ahead and use my ultimate monstrosity down here and just start picking away at this tower. Give them a reason to come down here. If they go uncontested, or if they uncontest this, then we are going to get a long ways with this. Here is the Kerrigan coming in. Not a big deal again if I die. I'm just trying to disrupt the enemy team. That is literally it. Throw down a couple mines here. Always trying to keep that on cooldown, just because otherwise it's kind of a waste. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. Some action kind of going in up here. I was waiting to see if Sonya was going to go in, but it doesn't look like it. Now she might be, so I'll go ahead and get ready to shield her. Oh, she could use a shield right now. This Asmodan could be in some trouble. There we go. Of course, thanks to the underdog mechanic, every time we get a kill, we're making up quite a bit of ground. So there's no reason to give up just yet. Ooh, we might have her. Oh, I need like one more. Oh, and I think that... Actually, I don't think that would have done it, but either way, I ended up missing thanks to Thrall there. Can't do any damage to her, so I might as well just go away. At level 16, I'm going to be taking Locust Brood. This is going to allow me to instantly just spawn in 3 extra minions, or 3 extra locusts. So I'm going to burrow down here, throw some in, and just kind of get out of the way real quick. So this is just going to allow me to temporarily increase our push power that much more. If you guys have not realized, that's kind of our main theme here. That's what Abathur is really good at with this build, is just pushing. And it's getting to the point where early game he's not amazing at it, he's decent at it. But he gets incredibly good once you get this skill. And there's one more skill that's really going to put us over the limit when we hit level 20. See how quick we can just take this keep down though? Fort, whatever it is. I know there's a difference, I can just never remember. And just as long as this lane's going uncontested, we're going to be just having a little fun here. Just taking down like every wave. Our waves are just going to keep growing because of those. Trying to keep an eye on my body here, making sure that no one's getting too close. We're going to shield up again. Asmodan now taking this chance to push back in this lane. Not a big deal, as I think we've got far enough on it. I'm going to go ahead and spawn another group before I head back up top here. And once I am top, I think we will probably go ahead and use our monstrosity, jump on him, give our shield up, and start taking this wave down. Unfortunately, Thrall's here. I'm going to try and just kite him a little bit here, but he's incredibly too fast for me. Are they going for boss then? I'm going to go ahead and put some mines in here just so I can see. I think they are. I think they're going boss. Thrall's at least wanting to. I need to go. These guys are getting way too close. Oh, maybe though. Maybe if she's got a hook. I don't think she does. They were definitely wanting to go boss. Doesn't seem like they quite got that together though. If we could kill her, she's got a lot of gems on her. Alright, triple tap coming out. No matter how much it sucks, it is going to go ahead and clean up that kill for us, which is great because they need to lose all of those gems. Let's throw us a couple mines down here. Increase this push again. Go ahead and spawn our locusts. And we're actually starting to maybe come back a little bit. Cautious optimism is starting to come out here. Again, just trying to keep an eye on the map here. You are way overextend, so I want to... Oh, okay. Well done, that worked out. You need to go, though. You're too squishy. Too squishy to stay in there alone, as is Sonya. Sonya, please get out of there. I can only do so much to help you. I'm going to go ahead and use a monstrosity here, because we have a great push going on. Alright, let's go ahead and start focusing this tower here. And there's Thrall, just like clockwork. He is very good at responding to these pushes. Which is fine though, because that's taking him out of team fights. He can be doing a lot of damage. He's actually a character I will probably be playing maybe even next. He's one of my other favorites. At level 20 I'm going to be gaining Locust Nest. This is basically going to allow me to do just what you might think. I'm going to be able to spawn a nest that is going to continuously be pushing, or be adding locusts. So I'm going to put one of those there to put some continuous pressure on that lane, and I'll probably move back up top, but either way, it's just, again, one more thing to allow us to push that much more. That is all this built on, and you can see we are making a big comeback here. Things are definitely starting to go in our favor here. If I can get a shield on this wave, that's going to be really good too. It's a really big wave coming in here. Alright, might be able to take down some towers here, or at least drain their ammo, I think. I'm going to do my best just to add some extra damage while we're here. Go ahead and shield up again. Yep, we're going to get at least one tower. That's probably going to be it with this next minion wave coming in. Maybe not though, since this tower is out of ammo. Go ahead and spawn some locusts. Alright, Lunera coming down to deal with this. Not really a surprise. Shield these guys up. You can see it's just kind of this pattern that we fall into eventually, where we're just shielding and moving, shielding, moving, spawning things in when we can. Should we try another monstrosity? Like, everyone is in the bottom lane right now, so I'm gonna get out of here, like, real quick. Except, of course, Thrall, right in the top lane. I'm looking for an empty lane where I can spawn my monstrosity right now. I think they did probably kill my... Yeah, they totally did. So we're going to go ahead and just place another one of these down just to make sure there's one going on. I'm not sure. This might... They have someone in pretty much every lane. They all should be going top pretty soon because we're pushing top very hard, which is going to give me a chance to push bottom. I think I'm going to go ahead and try and put my monstrosity here. I'm not sure if that's going to be the best choice, just trying to get the best value out of him I can. If I leave him to his own, he's just going to push forward, which is fine too. Go ahead and spawn some locusts. Jump back on this guy, shield again. I don't think this is quite going to be enough. They're going to be down here pretty soon. They do have vision of this guy. And like I said, Thrall has just been all over. Nova. Thrall has just been all over. Although 3 of the enemy team is dead, so this is a great chance for me to push in pretty safe here. I might actually be able to get another keep. Or get a keep, the first keep of the game, I guess, for us, but... With that much of the team gone, and this guy nearing his 30 stacks, he's going to be doing some pretty ridiculous damage, especially with this big of a group. I'm going to position him over here, so that he doesn't take double damage from these two sources. And we're just going to lay into this. Things are coming back in our favor here. My only goal right now is to take this out. Like, I really, really want this. If I can manage to take this out before Thrall... Oh, Thrall's just going to wreck me. That's not going to be enough. If we could have got that, we could have had catapults pushing into this lane, which would have been really helpful. Either way, we're extremely close. I don't think any of them have mules to heal that up, so... That was a good push. We definitely have the structure advantage right now. And we actually have the level advantage now, too, which is great. Go ahead and do the same thing down here. I may try and jump down here. Should we try and be cool? Let's yeah, let's do it. Let's jump down here. I want to add my nest down here just to split my push up a little bit. So let's add a nest. And then let's go hide. I've been forgetting to put down these toxic nests, so I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple there. Nice big wave coming in. Go ahead and spawn some locusts. And looks like Nova, yeah, Nova just taking down that keep, which is totally fine with me. Like I said, now that lane will be spawning catapults, which is just great. I'm actually going to go back because they, oh no, they're going to find me. Shit. Shit. Help me. Help me. I just need to go back here. I'm not going to make it. Am I going to make it? Oh, no, we made it. Thank you, Sonia. Soina. Thank you, Soina. That was ridiculously close. I got very ballsy there, but it worked out in our favor. Let's see. Taking a look at the enemy team, trying to see where the majority of them are. It looks like maybe top lane. Nova looking like she wants to maybe take this out. Just wait a second, Nova. Don't go in too crazy. I'm trying to decide where I want to put my monstrosity right now. Stitches is down here. She kind of wants to go in on... Where is she? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Okay. Let's help our Lunera here. Yep, Nova's going to be able to come in and clean that up. That's great. Great. I'm going to go right here. I'm getting ballsy again. We're going to throw that here. We're going to put our nest down in here, and then we'll hide. Oh, shit. Well, no saving me this time. No saving me this time. That was, I guess, likely to happen, but we're at least, I mean, we got a big push going again here. If Thrall doesn't deal with it, it's very quickly going to take this structure down, and honestly, it may be able to do it anyways. Unfortunately, my Locust's going after Thrall instead, but, you know, that'll happen. If they would, there we go, now they're doing some damage to the keep, and we are going to be able to take that down, I think. Oh, Nova, finish it up. Oh, you can do it. Oh, so close. Alright, we just got to hope that she can get out of here. Enemy team is coming in with another spider wave, so we do need to be careful of that, be ready to defend. We don't want to overextend enough here that we end up all dying and losing. We do have 2 of us dead right now, so they need to be very careful. I think I will be probably pushing everything I can bottom wave right now. That's where I'm going to try and defend the most, I think. Web Weaver's coming in, of course. Gonna go ahead and throw my monstrosity here, shield him up, and start working away. I'm gonna put him behind the other minion so he takes a little less damage. Hopefully, at least. They're still kind of focusing him a lot, aren't they? Sure seem to be, at least. As long as I stay in base, I am safe. However, my locusts aren't going to be going as far, and I won't be able to place my mines quite as far either. So I do need to be aware of that. Should we just leave this guy to his own? Well, here she comes to deal with it, which is fine. So we're just leaving. Not a big deal. Let's throw down some nests here, be ready, and move forward so our locusts are a little bit more effective. We'll go ahead and spawn our nest here, spawn a wave, and shield up. Oops, I hit the wrong thing, but oh well. I think that's going to actually be okay. Core to win? Oh, you guys want to go core? I can't really get to core, and I mean, if you guys think we can. You guys gotta be real careful, though. Oh, duh, so many of them are dead. Yeah, let's go core. As soon as I get vision there, I can go in. Oh, I guess I do have a range? Oh, now I have vision. Okay. Yep, that's gonna be GG, so we're gonna jump in here. I'm just gonna end up dying to minions. That's embarrassing. Yeah, it probably is too late by now, isn't it? Alright, team now wanting to take boss. That would be fine too. I'm going to spawn in all the things and just leave. It is a little bit too late now. We should have been a lot more on top of that. This lane's going to be pushing in, which is going to distract them, giving us time to get the boss. I'm going to jump in on Sonya here. Just help do whatever damage I can. Again, this isn't my area of expertise right now, but I can do what I can do. I can't reach those. We need to come on, team. Where's our team at? Keep him. Don't let him fall back. Gotta make sure we're getting this. This Sonya. This Sonya's got to be new, which is fine. You know, that'll happen. It's just it's seeming very obvious right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually I have vision here. If I place down a mine, I can get vision there. But since we had that wall, that was good enough for me. Which way is Kerrigan gonna go? Here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and boost this lane. We're pushing very hard top, so I'm gonna throw my monstrosity down here. And this actually may be enough right now to go ahead and do this. I don't have a burrow to get in there at the moment. I'm just gonna try and protect my team as much as I can while they're in here. Oh, kill that Lunara, thank you. And with that, that is going to be GG. So you can see, as I mentioned earlier, this build gets extremely strong in the end. Oh yes, the Christmas, I wanted to see the Christmas. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at our skills, or our build and our stats just to see how we ended up. That was a fun game though, it had a lot of back and forth. Team really ended up pulling it together in the end there, and it just shows the power of a pushing Abathur. He's just so good. If the enemy team just ignores you at all, you just get some ridiculous damage done. You take down structures, you get your XP back, and things just start working your way. So let's take a look at our stat. Yeah, let's take a look at stats first. Look at this siege damage, first of all. 100,000 more. Yeah, pretty much 100,000 more than anyone else in the game, including the Sergeant Hammer, who is like literally built to do siege damage. That's amazing. Now, granted, her build might not have been that specific, but still, we did a stupid amount of damage. Also, our XP contribution is just huge because we were in pretty much all lanes at all times, constantly soaking XP. That's all we did. Let's take a look at my build one more time real quick. At the beginning, again, we're focusing completely on pushing. So at the beginning, we got extra health and duration on our locusts. We then went for the sustained carapace, then combined with the networked carapace so that we could continuously just boost minion waves and leave. The evolved monstrosity allowing us just to pop him in a lane, get some more control, more push, and basically just leave him to push a lane and distract the enemy. Bombard Strain, allowing our Locust to, again, just live a little longer by staying in the back line and do extra siege damage. Locust Brood, allowing us to continuously just add 3 more Locusts to a wave. And finally, Locust Nest. So you can see we're just focused on bringing in as many of these little bugs as we can, and it definitely worked out in our favor. So thank you guys so much for watching. This video went really well. That was a really fun match. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave some comments down below as to what you guys like to do with Abathur, what you think about him. He's a really interesting character, and I just love to play him, so I'd love to hear what you guys have to say as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.